Everybody, welcome back to Spooner, Wisconsin, as we get you set for Game 1, originally scheduled Game 1. And make sure we get all the names right here, Chaseburg Coon Valley Blues and the Brill Millers and Grassland Dairy. Starting lineups are as follows. First, for the visiting Brill Millers, who come in 0-1 in this tournament. Shortstop, leading off, Chad Patko. Playing center field is Kirby Brunslick. At third base is Travis Thompson. First base, Jerry Fisk. Right field is Hunter Ashland. Designated hitter is Todd Brunslick. And in left field, Chris Walters. Logan Heil doing the catching and batting eighth. And Bill Brown is at second and batting ninth. Reese Dietrich pitching for the Millers today. For the home, Chaseburg Coon Valley Blues. And from this point forward, it'll be the CCV Blues. Leading off and catching is Cal McClellan. In center field is Brandon Murfeld. At first base is Matt Hoff. Batting fourth and in right field is Brock Rude. Shortstop is Tate Miner. Batting sixth and playing third is Adam Klus. In left field is Jeff Rosh. Designated hitter is Ben Faga. And at second base, batting ninth, is Drew Tashumper. Pitching for the Blues is number 25, Brady Branzy. And Grassland Dairy starting lineups. Grassland Dairy, exciting and rewarding career opportunities are available right now at grassland.com. Grassland located conveniently in central Wisconsin. And again, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Go to Grassland. Everybody's smiling. They're having a nice time. They leave work fulfilled. They're happy to be back. And you just can tell there's just a certain culture there. And if that's what you're looking for, grassland.com, and your next career is waiting for you right now. And our next game is here right now. Again, Brill comes in 0-1. They fell to Prescott last night, 8-3. This was scheduled to be Game 1 today at 10:30, so we are now technically an hour and 22 minutes behind. But with Game 2 not happening last night, we are here right now. Dick, who's at home plate now?
Ted. Teddy Goas. Goas.
Teddy Goas. Okay. Behind home plate, calling balls and strikes is Teddy Goas. Give you that each and every game here, because again, these four are just doing a spectacular job here. And we finished our first broadcast today with Ricky Bayer behind the plate. And I don't think he missed a call. I'm saying. I don't believe he missed a call. Just a fantastic job out there. And that's tough to do because everybody makes mistakes. But Ricky Bayer behind the plate in that game. Teddy Goas in this game. And we'll keep track of Teddy. Again, as we've said a million times, there is one person and one person only in charge of balls and strikes. And that one person is Teddy Goas. We'll take you a spin around the cameras here, show you our outfield camera there. Each time the ball is put in play, we'll set you up like that. And we'll bring you back to the plate now for first pitch as Chad Patko will stand in for the Millers and take a look at the first offering from Brady Branzy as we will be underway as soon as we get the fence shut here outside the Blues dugout. It is shut. And already Teddy Goas making sure everybody here knows he's a true professional, making sure the playing surface is neat and tidy. And first pitch comes in, and that's a ball. Underway here, now officially on day 2. I mean, maybe it was officially in the first game. That one is ripped into left field. That'll bounce in for a single. So Patko is aboard with a leadoff single here in the first inning for the Millers. So left-handed Kirby Brunslick now, center fielder. Swung on and missed by Brunslick. I told you that teams that were eliminated, those players, members of those teams could make themselves eligible for the postseason draft. And a big swing and a miss there by Brunslick. And Brady Branzy, La Crescent Cardinal, drafted by the Blues, and he's a Blue now, wearing his home Cardinals jersey. Some of you might have thought, hey, what in the world is going on here? They got a St. Louis Cardinal pitching. Lacrosse Cardinals. Fine outfit, though, either way. Two balls, two strikes now to Brunswick, and swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Branzy, and one away here in the top of the first inning. Again, the chat box is open. Those of you watching along on your phone, tablet, computer, hit us up in the chat box. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'll talk to you. It's Travis Thompson, third base, batting third. Runner going. That's Petco down to second, and the throw is late and actually rolls into center field. So a stolen base for Petco and a runner in scoring position for the Millers. Again, Brill lost to Prescott last night 8-3 in a game that was stopped for about 25 minutes in the eighth inning due to rain. And then it essentially just continued to rain through the end of the game. And then the rain didn't stop until around 1 in the morning. But the field is in tip-top shape. I mean, it looks really nice. Strike pumped in there to Thompson. No balls, two strikes with one away. Runner on second is Petco. For, a few inches of rain. The field has held up extremely well. Third strike swinging, and the out confirmed as the 1-3 put out. And the second strikeout of the inning for Branzy. So cleanup hitter J.R. Fisk. Play first base for his Millers today, just like he did last night. And sees a ball on the first offering from Branzy. Inside, able to hold up on the swing. Fisk started his swinging motion on the release, trying to time up Branzy. And he's not been solved by the last two batters. We'll see here about Fisk. Low for a ball. So 3 pitches, 3 balls to Fisk. First base is open with 2 outs. And strike called there on the 3-0, now 3-1. Taking a look around Merchant Park here in Spooner. Pretty good attendance, just a great fan experience. We'll, later in the game, we'll turn on another camera. We'll show you some of where the fans get to sit here, and just a really good viewing experience. The fans are very close to the field, and that's nice. Nice for the fans, good for the players too. Players like that. They like having fans being able to kind of hear the cheers, get the momentum and inspiration from those in attendance. I mean, let's be honest. 95% of them out here, they're playing because they want to put on a show and provide some entertainment for the folks in person. And a good way to entertain is to get the audience reaction, and the fans sitting essentially right on the field, that'll happen. Hunter Ashland, right fielder. Strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ashland. Runners on first and second. Petco is at second via stolen base and a single. Fisk walked 1 batter ago. And back-to-back strikes as Ashland thought that might have been a bit outside. He was actually just frozen on the pitch. So 1-2 with 2 outs. Here it is. And missed just outside. Pretty close to that last pitch, just a little bit more outside. It was. And 2 balls, 2 strikes now from Branzy to Ashland. That one misses low and away. Branzy tried to get Ashland to chase. Ashland not in favor of chasing that one. So full count now with 2 outs. Runners on the move, and that's fouled in the box. So full count offering again, runners go, and it is a walk. Branzi tried that outside corner again. He got it for strike 2. Couldn't find it for strike 3, so bases loaded now with 2 outs. Todd Brunslick, designated hitter. So the DH will step in here and see if he can get his Millers a couple runs here early on, as they are up against it a little bit after dropping their opener yesterday. You play 2 games in your pool. The top team from the 3-team pool goes on to the semifinals tomorrow. And 0-2 will not get the job done. 1-1 might. You'll need to get into some tiebreakers, and then you need everyone else to be at 1-1 in your pool. But all the Millers can do now is get the 1 in the win column and then see what happens after that. You know, and the 1 win here, if you're the Millers, does give the Blues the 1 loss. So at that point, you got a little bit of a chance. At 0-2, you're done. You're cooked. It's over. 1-2 now from Branzi. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Brady Branzi, and he leaves 3 stranded. No score as we head to the bottom of the first.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Looking to confirm the final over in Hayward. We took our eyes off of that. River Falls was leading 5-3 in the 9th inning. Those of you watching this game probably are able to watch both games. By the way, if you're not, what the heck are you doing? Got the 2020 Wisconsin Baseball Association State Tournament, 2 games going on. You got to watch both of them. Matter of fact, we'll turn it over there here in the broadcast booth here in Spooner, and we'll take a quick peek over at what was originally game 1 scheduled for today, which is now turned into game 1 plus an inning and no score over there as they play in the bottom of the first inning.
Leading off for the Blues, number 21 for catcher, Cal McClellan.
Cal McClellan, check swing, and that's going to stay fair and not able to be fielded by the pitcher, and he does get him out. So a nice recovery there by Reese Dietrich. Bobbled it on the first attempt, and McClellan wasn't really busting it down the first base line anyway, so 1 up, 1 down. So Osseo and what would appear to be Glidden playing now. And River Falls did win game number 1 over there in Hayward in comeback fashion. Brandon Murfeld, left-handed batting center fielder, and decides he's going to hit it right at us. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're protected by a balcony railing here. I guess technically a ball could squeeze through the slats there. I hope it doesn't. Well, that one was hit right at us. This one is hit into left field as it gets under the glove of the shortstop. And Murfeld with a 1-out base hit. That'll bring up the first baseman, Matt Hoff. Another left-hander in this Blues lineup, the CCV Blues. And a strike called. A lot of people here thought they were home plate umpire Teddy Goas. Again, I'll remind everybody here, there is one person in charge of balls and strikes. That's it. Just one. And this one is roped into center field, straightaway center. And under it there is Kirby Brunslick for out number 2. Bring up the right fielder, Brock Rude. It's 2 down. Runner at first is and has been Brandon Murfeld. Rude trying to get on base safely, move him over. As he bats from the cleanup spot, does the right fielder. And runner going and hit over to second base, over to first in time for the out as that ball collected by Bill Brown over to Jer Fisk for the final out of the inning. One left stranded, nobody across. We have played one complete. No score from Spooner. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, back here to Spooner again, checking in on you watching online. There's a few dozen of you out there, pretty good audience, but now is the time to tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers that live sports are on Zaleski Sports right now. Game going on here in Spooner, game in Hayward. It's a 2020 Wisconsin Baseball Association State Championship. There's no reason everybody you know should not be watching these games. There's no reason. So let them know. Send them a text. Send them a message. Too late to put it in the mail. Tell them somehow, some way. Let them watch sports along with you. Do not be a sports hog, especially when it's free. Walters, Heil, Brown due up for Brill here on the top of the second inning. No score as we play here from Merchant Park, Cardinal Field here in Spooner. On just a great Saturday afternoon. You got burgers on the grill behind us, and they smell good. Matt, how was that burger? It's pretty good? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find myself a burger here at some point. No balls, 2 strikes now to the left fielder Walters. Branzy ready and gets this one to chop foul up the third baseline.
Price is good too for the burgers. Ain't that expensive either.
How much were they?
$3.
$3 for a burger? Yeah. I was at a particular fast food place in the area. There's no Chips hamburgers here, so I had to go somewhere else. And that one over to third, diving stab, and the catch is made on the diving catch by Adam Close. What a play there by the third baseman as he ranged to his right, sprung to his right, left his feet, and the diving catch on the infield dirt for out number 1. Again, mentioned that crowd reaction, and there's why. The fans sitting right here. Everybody's staring at the field of play. And they're going to say that ball hit the catcher, Logan Heil. His right forearm. As he made a motion in the batter's box, but they say he did not offer at it, so down to first goes Heil. And now the 9-hitter, second baseman, Bill Brown. And again, those of you watching online on your phone, tablet, or computer, chat with us on the chat box down below. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're cheering for. And make sure to give you a nice shout out. This one is hit to left field, going back, still going back, and the catch will not be made in left field as it's hit over the head of Jeff Rosh. And it's a one-out double for Bill Brown. That pushes Heil over to third and turns the order over. Back to Patco. Again, the Millers sent 6 to the plate in the first inning. 3 strikeouts by Branzi ended it with the bases loaded. So Miller's back in action now with runners at second and third and 1 out. As Chad Patco, his right foot stands on the very back of the batter's box and looks at a strike from Branzi. Wants to look at that pitch for an extra 18 inches. And hits this one to foul territory, left field side. Again, I was told that foul balls returned to the concession stand give you a chance at winning $1 million. That's what I was told. I don't know who said it. I don't know who they were. That's what they told me. And this one hit into left field, straight at him. The runner will tag from third. That's Heil. And the throw is cut. Heil retreats back to third. Actually, it did just miss the cut, but at any rate, Heil is kept at third with a nice throw coming back in from Rosh, and 2 outs on the fly out to left. That'll bring up center fielder Kirby Brunslick, struck out for the first out of the inning last inning. This one chopped on the infield, racing over as Branzi to cover at first, does, and the out by a half a step. Branzi to his knees, and looks like he is okay. He may have just tripped over himself, but 2 left stranded, 3 left stranded in last inning, 5 stranded base runners for the Millers. No score, bottom of the second coming up. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Tate Miner, Adam Close, and Jeff Rosh due up in the bottom of the second for the CCV Blues. Taking a look at the situation over in Hayward. Top of the second, bases loaded for Glidden. They lost in a game that finished today. It was the 9th inning that had to finish today after all was rained out.
From. We'll give you a shout out between half innings to 3-1 to Bonneville. Big swing and a miss. Runners will have a head start. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
So Miner now steps in for his Blues. And check swing and a ball called as Reese Dietrich begins his second inning of work. And again inside, ball 2. And 3 straight pitches, 3 straight balls. And a 4-pitch walk will start things out for the Blues as Miner heads down to first. That'll bring up the third baseman, Adam Close.
Line drive, Adam. Here we go.
And a strike now on the inside corner as Close steps out of the box to realize the strike zone here. Close, another drafted player playing in the playoffs here with the Blues. Adam played the year with the Sparta Miller. So that means we saw Adam twice during the regular season. And foul tip for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dietrich looks in and steps off. And that one skips in for ball 2. Check on the runner at first, fire home, and that'll be foul. Nice job of Close there, fighting that one off. But no pun intended, but fighting off a close pitch. Dietrich again, here's the 2-2. That one will be bounced over to third, to second for 1, and that will be all as the throw across is late. Kind of a late, or not a late, just a long stretch had to be made over there by Brown at second. So the lead runner retired for the first out. Close replaces Miner over at first base on the fielder's choice. And left fielder Jeff Rosh. And first pitch swinging and foul, just foul down the left field line. No score in the second inning over in Hayward between the visiting Glidden Orioles and the home, I believe Osseo Merchants are playing in that game. Yes. We're listening to Steve Maves on the call over there. He just said our score was scoreless. He's right. There's no score yet in either of these games. So 2-1 now. Again, Steve Maves, Lucas Hoheisel over in Hayward doing a fantastic job over there. Off-speed pitch and strike called on the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Dietrich. If that was a changeup or something with a little extra movement, left-handed pitcher, that's likely a changeup, but either right, here's the 2-2 now from Dietrich coming home. And this will be hit into right field and at the right fielder for the out. That is Ashland, Hunter Ashland out there, recording out number 2. Close back to first base in time. Really nice look, though, on the Hayward broadcast of the field over there. Nice. I can just see from the video, just really nice job over there, too. They got just as much rain over there as we did here in Spooner. Both fields look to be in remarkable shape after the deluge last night. So 2 outs, the 0-1 now to Ben Farga, and a swing and a miss by the DH. Put him down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Dietrich looking to send his Millers back to the dugout, get the bats rolling. And swing and a miss by Fega, and the first strikeout of the contest for the Brill Miller pitcher, Reese Dietrich. And that ends the second inning of play. Still no score here in Spooner.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
All right, back here to Spooner as we start inning number 3. It'll be Travis Thompson, Jer Fisk, and Hunter Ashland all due up for the Brill Millers. And Travis Thompson, one of those, I guess we'll call it pre-state draft selections for Brill. And Travis Thompson from the Haugen Knights. Some talk last night, maybe have to open up a third location if any of the games might have been rained out over in Haugen. But not the case. They just decided to let us loose at 9 o'clock in the morning instead of 10:30. So get us up and running an hour and a half early, and then off we go all day long. And this one hit into center, and right at the center fielder, a little hop at the end, but just enough to get the job done as Murfeld brings it in for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jer Fisk. Walked. Stranded on second back in the first inning was Fisk. And Banzi misses that one. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Fisk. And overhand swing and race down to first is won by Branzi on the throw from Hoff, and 2 up, 2 down. Yeah, I can feel a cheeseburger coming on after this game. That's what I'm going to predict the future on that one. Well, that's what'll happen there as Hunter Ashland will come on. Walked back in the first inning. High and outside, ball 1. And that ball hit in the air on the infield, coming in to make the catch as second baseman Drew Teshumper. Teshumper puts an end to a 1-2-3 inning. And we will move now to the bottom of the third inning. Be back to Spooner in just a moment. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
right, back here in Spooner for the CCV Blues. It'll be Tashumper, and then back to the top of the order in McClellan and Murfeld as the Blues go 9-12 here in inning number 3. Bottom of the third as the Blues play as the home team. And first pitch swinging to Shumper, and that'll drop in. Right in front of the left fielder for a leadoff single here in the third inning for the Blues. So a lineup turned over. It was going to turn over anyway, but you like to have it turned over with a base runner if you can, and Tashumper did just that. McClellan grounded back to the pitcher back in the first inning. That one bounces and skips in front of the catcher. He didn't see where it went. That was Logan Heil. He thought it went behind him and actually jumped out in front of him, and on the wild pitch, it's Tashumper down to second base. And the pitch from Dietrich is line foul. Get the scoreboard fixed for you in between innings. And that one drops in. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. Dietrich checks the runner, throws home, and this one is hit over to short. Across the diamond and back to second. Snap throw, and he got him! As Tashumper left the bag, for what reason, I don't know, as the ball was hit to his side, thrown from his side. Why he was that far off the bag, only Tashumper can tell you, but a double play in the meantime. And that brings up the number 2 hitter, center fielder Brandon Murfeld. But yeah, curious decision there by Tashumper, and a nice throw from Fisk over at first back to get Tashumper, who was just kind of roaming around on the base paths, not really paying attention. So the double play, and now Murfeld tried to get something working for the Blues with 2 outs. And that one hit into the backyard of that house right behind us. That house was hit a few times last night. Once off the side of the garage, a couple times off the top of the house. It's a curious place to put a house right next to a baseball diamond. And this one will be out of play as well, up the left field line. Two now the count with 2 outs in the inning. And again, that one ripped foul. And that one hit on the infield. It'll be a single, 2 out infield hit for Murfeld, and the Blues do get the runner on that they were perhaps hoping for. And some of those fans having a really nice time, kind of heckling each other. So that'll bring up Matt Hoff. And a runner down to second and safe. That'll be a stolen base for Marshfield as tag applied late.
Line drive. Line drive.
Yep, so 1 ball, 1 strike to the first baseman, Hoff. You had that cleared already. Okay. And another ball drops in there, so 2-1 now. And that one hit high on the infield over towards second base and settling under it for the third out of the inning. So 1 left on, no runs across, 3 complete from Spooner, still no score.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
I get to do all the talking for a little bit?
For a little bit, until I get this hammer.
All right, welcome back, everybody. New man on the mic, it's Matt Dickinson, while Jason tries to fix our scoreboard. And leading off for Brill is, let's see, Todd Brunsler. That one's a ball. And Brunswick is the DH, number 1. He struck out in the first inning. 1-1 count. Pitch down low, takes hop, ball 2. Brance's pitch, check swing, strike 2, 2-2 count for Todd Brunswick. Two, full count now. And he swings that one, hits it, bounces, looks like it hit him.
Now, if we were like the guy over there, we'd be yelling shit at him.
Bounced off maybe the inside of his leg there. You could hear him yell, or set on his foot, right in his ankle. So after Brunswick swung, like popped off, might have either the ball or his bat, smacked him right in his foot. able to get up on his own. Thankfully, Todd Brunswick able to get up on his own power. So he takes a little walk there. See if everything's all good. Looks like it. I believe that was a foul ball, so he will still be at the plate. So it looked like when he swung, yeah, the ball must have bounced off the inside of his ankle there. Which is a nasty feeling. Pretty sure everyone who's played has had that feeling before, where they've swung and a foul ball off the foot or something like that. Does not feel good. So 3-2. No runners on, no outs. And that one's outside. Brunswick takes his base. Chris Walters heads to the plate. He flew out in the second. So 1 on, no outs for number 29, Chris Walters. He cranks that one out into left field. Drops in. Brunswick heads to second. Walters takes first. Runners at first and second. No outs for Logan Heil, number 10. He walked in the second. Heil at the plate. Runners at first and second. No outs. Top of the fourth. It's a hopper and it's foul down to third base line. We're all tied between CCV and Brill at 0 in the top of the fourth. Clock is a little past 12:30, so our initial start time is supposed to be 10:30, if I'm not mistaken. So we're a bit, 4 innings in, and we're about an hour in, so our games are slightly delayed today, but not too bad. (0-2) count for Heil. The 0-2 count for Heil. Fouls it off, staying alive. Bill Brown on deck for Brill. Count is still 0-2. The pitch. Fouls that one off. Back-to-back fouls for Heil. Most of the clouds have gone away here in Spooner. The sun is out. Still a nice breeze. Still feels pretty cool. Players must be enjoying that. That one's up high, 1-2. If you guys don't know, over in the right field corner, it's 290 feet. As that one's a liner. Second baseman fields, throw to second, in time. Throw to first, not in time. Runner advances to third. So runners at first and third. 1 out. For Bill Brown, who heads to the plate. So I was saying, in right field, it is 290 in the corner, then 310 in left field, and then 360 right down the middle of center field. And it's about 330 in the right center corner, and then about 360 over in the left center. So an advantage to left-handed batters. In our first game, there was 2 home runs. One home run. One of the Kromenacker boys. That one's up high. 2-0 count. Brown had a double back in the second. That one's down low, 3-0. Brown working the count, 3-0. Takes his base, bases loaded, 1 out now. So Chad Patco heads to the plate. The base is loaded, 1 out. And it looks like there will be a mound visit here. Coach wants to talk to his boys, make sure everyone knows what's going on with 1 out. Bases are loaded, trying to avoid any runs being scored, keep this game at bay, all tied at 0. And Chad Patco, in his first at-bat, had a single, and then he flew out in his second at-bat. So he's 1 for 2 on the day so far. We'll see if he can knock in some runs and break the stalemate here. So far through 4 innings. Prime opportunity. Looks like the first baseman scoots in a little bit. Third baseman comes in. Middle infield stays put. From the stretch. As a hopper. And run will come in and score. And that is Brunswick, who comes in and scores after the pass ball. So now a 1-0 Brill lead. And the pass ball there at this field, it's not a very far backstop, so you really got to think if you want to go or not, but that one is a big hopper, so enough time for Brunswick to come in and score. 1-0 Brill lead. Right down the middle for a strike. 1-1. So runners now at second and third. Check swing. They say he didn't go. Good hold from Patco. Two 1 count. Runners at second and third. 1 out. Foul ball. So only 1 out. Runners at second and third. Patco at the plate. So 2 runners in scoring position, so opportunity to add more runs with only 1 out. Low and away, 2-2, or 3-1.
Full count.
Oh, full. Full count, rather. Forgot about that foul ball there. I wasn't even thinking. So he cranks that one. Diving catch, play is made. Runners head back. But a good diving catch from the shortstop. That is Minor.
Yep.
Tate Minor. Good play from him, able to come up on a short little blooper there, make a diving play. 2 down, runners at second and third. Kirby Brunlick at the plate. Two-0. Call time. Two-0, and that one's cranked up. That's high into center field. Stays put there for the catch, so that retires the side. So 1-0 Brill lead now, breaking our stalemate. We'll be back right after this.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back here to Spooner. And 1-0 as Brill able to push one across in the top of the frame. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun. Pick up camping gear, boating supplies, and towables, grills, and yard games. This weekend will not be complete without a trip to Fleet Farm. Head down to the store right after the game so you can be the weekend place to be. Looking for a quick and easy way to do your shopping? Try the outside yard pickup option when you order online at fleetfarm.com. It's quick, it's easy. You stay in your car, they bring the order right to you. Fleet Farm has something for everyone. You won't believe what you'll find at Fleet Farm. So bottom of the fourth now for CCV. Brock Rude, Tate Miner, Adam Close. A couple of nice defensive plays in the field in the top of the frame to allow Brill just the one run. Could have been more. A nice diving stab by Miner, who is on deck now. A couple other nice plays in the field. As that one comes in high from Dietrich. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. I was just going to check on that. Yeah, all right, Matt, way to go. And no score over in Hayward between Glidden and Osseo as they play in the bottom of the third inning. Pretty good crowd watching that game online. Pretty good crowd here in person as well. Man, a lot of people here. And this one is going to be just out of play. A couple of ladies in a, well, looks like a carriage down there. Hit near them. Still haven't seen a good fan catch yet. We had a real opportunity in that first game down here as Rude goes down swinging. Strikeout number 2 for Reese Dietrich. Looking for one of the fans to make a nice catch. Perhaps take our Nasonville Dairy play of the game with a fan. That would be something as Miner flies out to left field. We haven't had that yet this year. Certainly a possibility. The play of the game doesn't necessarily have to be on the field. Can be anywhere. Could be right here in the broadcast booth. It could be fans in the stands. Players on the field. It's been players in the field all season long, but I guess now that I'm thinking of it, what the heck does it matter? But first, we need somebody off the field to play to catch the ball. Merchants Osseo Merchant variety up 1-0 over Glidden in the bottom of the third over in Hayward. And we will take the 2 best teams from Hayward, the 2 best from Spooner, and put them all in the semifinals tomorrow. As Adam Close with a 2-out base hit brings up Jeff Rosh. A left fielder flew out to right field back in the second inning. And Reese Dietrich here in his 4th inning of work. Curveball misses low. And the 1-0 foul back. Now 1 ball, 1 strike to the left fielder, Rash. Play here from Spooner, 2 outs. And the bottom of the 4th inning. Action over at first. Close made a move. And then Dietrich made a move right back at him and chased him back to first. It looked a little, and I don't mean this derogatorily, it looked cartoonish. It was people, cartoon characters when they spin their wheels, and that's kind of what it looked like. Oh, and another victim in the batter's box. This one off the toe of Jeff Rash. Now we had, who was it, Matt? Todd Brunslick? Was he the one that was down in the box? Chris Walters batted next. I think it was Walters. But, yeah, the batter's box is eating up players here left and right. Their home plate umpire, Teddy Goas, heads to the Brill dugout looking for some foul balls and giving some time to Rash to get back on his feet and collect his senses, his wits about him, shake off that left toe. Boy, right off the inside of the left big toe. And that does hurt. Hits this one. Dietrich tried to one-hand it, now picks it up off the ground for the 2nd time and throws out Rash to end the 4th inning. We have played for complete. Brill 1, CCV nothing.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
All right, back here to Spooner. I forgot I had a 2-course breakfast. I had a banana that I ate. Again, Jason Zaleski here, alongside Matt Dickinson. Thanks for Matt for calling the top of the 4th inning. Matt will be doing a full game here, the game after next, so you'll get to hear a lot from Matt later on. But donuts, bag of donuts. Thought maybe they might have been melted, but they look pretty good. We'll have one now. Eat a cheeseburger in between games. That's the plan. Speaking of eating, those of you watching from central Wisconsin, Scotty's Pizza open right now. 715-384-8118. Fresh, hot, carry-out, dine-in, delivery. Bacon, broccoli, cheese, drunken chicken, BLT. All the good stuff over at Scotty's. As Thompson pops out to second base for out number 1. And Jared Fisk, foul ball on the first offering from Branzy. Branzy struck out 3 back in the 1st inning. Strikeout totals remain at 3 since then. Fisk really hoped that would be called a ball. It wasn't. 0-2 now. And swung on and missed for strike 3. So Fisk goes down swinging. And just as I said it, Branzy hadn't racked up a strikeout since the 1st inning. There it is. Our right fielder, Hunter Ashland, walked in the 1st and popped out to second to end the 3rd inning. And taps this one right in front of home plate, first base. Nice play, Branzi, as he roams over across the first base line and throws out, takes a little dab from his catcher there, Cal McClellan. But nice play by Branzi, as he was a pre-state tournament addition from the Lacrosse Cardinals and making himself useful here for the CCV Blues. We will now move bottom of the fifth. Blues coming up.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Back here to Spooner. What are we in here? Bottom of the fifth inning. Listen, it's going to be a loopy, crazy day. You're just going to have to deal with it. We'll see if we can give you, mention a couple of those crowd shots from earlier. Go ahead, Matt. Hit up camera 4 there. Give it to them. There they are. A couple of the fans sitting down here behind home plate. Pretty good crowd. There you go. That works. And I am sitting on the ground. Again, it's just going to be like that today. Ben Faga, Drew Teshumper, and Cal McClellan for the Blues here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and it's strike 2 to the designated hitter, Faga. And right to the second baseman, line drive, and had to move just 3 steps to his left, did Bill Brown for out number 1. Faga comes back, yes. Well, I mean, what can you do? You hit it right at him. Not much you can do about that after when that happens. And strike called to Teshumper. And that one skips in there. Matt, go ahead and show them the crowd again. Get a nice, there we go. Yep, everybody here, ready to go. Some of the Prescott Pirates waiting nearby. Oh, right off of Dietrich's left hip. And we'll have to check on Dietrich. He asked for the ball right away, does Reese. And they'll call a timeout, give the infield at least a chance to come in and check on their starting hurler. And he says he's okay. He's smiling. Nice job again by Teddy Goes coming out from behind the plate, calling time. Going to go out there and dust off the rubber a little bit. Just check in with Dietrich, make sure he's okay. But he is. Says he is anyway. So an infield single for Teshumper. And back to the top of the order now for Cal McClellan, catcher for the Blues. I'll move that camera around in between innings so you get a different shot of it all the time. So McClellan, a couple of ground outs today. And we'll see about Dietrich here as he offers the first pitch and misses low and away. Hit right off or just right above his left hip, abdomen area. Not quite as paunchy as I am, so I would have thought that might have affected him more, but he is younger than I am, so maybe all that evens out. This one hit over to Brown at second, flipped to short for 1 across, double play, The Brill Millers execute the double play with perfection, 4-6-3 to end the fifth inning here in Spooner. Brill coming up. They lead 1-0. We'll be back. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota, powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
All right, back here to Spooner. Top of the sixth inning we go. And again, just a fantastic day out here for baseball. I mean, a fantastic day for anything. I know the rest of my family's here on vacation. And what do we got here? Sawyer County, is that Hayward? Sawyer County Fair going on. They're going to go check out the fair. The go-kart track right down from the hotel over in Hayward. They're going to have a grand old time, but I think I'm having a better time here at Spooner, and score remains 1-0 over in Hayward. Osseo over Glidden. Watch that game live at ZaleskiSports.com, and the last time I tell you this, watch both. There's no reason you shouldn't be. Todd Brunslick, Chris Walters, and Logan Heil. All here in the sixth for Brill, and it'll be a leadoff single for the DH, Todd Brunslick. Okay. Brunslick with a B. There you go. I think that's what I was saying. He wasn't talking to me, but I know that's what I was saying. Chris Walters now. Again, you're here in the state tournament. Have some fun. But Brill right in this. I mean, they're winning. They're leading. This one down to third. And may have a jammed thumb or wrist there as the third baseman lunged for that ball. That's Adam Close over there from Sparta. And when he did, may have fell on it, and he's kind of lifting his shoulder around a little bit. And may have just had a stinger, and he, as he went, that wrist got jammed right in the dirt. So it'll be two base runners for the Millers with nobody out. I don't think Close was going to get up and throw out Walters anyway, but now the concern is for the Blues, do they have a third baseman? As he's kind of touching his shoulder, up his arm, and other members of the Blues looking in the dugout perhaps for somebody else to come out and play third base now. They're going to continue to let Close walk it off there a little bit, or at least see if he's got a shot at walking it off. And infield comes in now. They'll talk to Adam a little bit to see what his thoughts are about continuing on here. But as soon as he hit the dirt, right away, you just saw the pain. Apparently, now that we're seeing everything else just shoot right up his arm. But it's Walters at first, Todd Brunslick with a B at second, as they'll go down as back-to-back singles. It's the glove hand, right? Yeah, the glove hand, but close is going to come off the field. We'll take a quick 30-second commercial break. We'll be back with the new third baseman for the Blues right after this. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. All right, still waiting for our third baseman to appear from the dugout. We see Close, right in front of us here, and he's grasping that left shoulder. And may have just taken a stinger there as he landed. I don't think he landed on the shoulder, but it looked like everything from his wrist all the way on up just jammed up into his shoulder. And the draft pick from Sparta looks to be out of this game. Now what we're seeing is McClellan going out to play third base. And a new catcher. So that's what's going to happen here. And Jake, and I got to look at the typed up roster because whatever's written here means absolutely nothing to me. So Jake McClellan, okay. All right, we'll make some changes here. I'll let a couple pitches fly loose from Brady Branzy to the new catcher, Jake McClellan. And so we'll put Jake, who should be batting sixth. And Cal McClellan will move from catcher to third base and stay in his leadoff spot. And that's how this all should unfold. Take a look at the McClellan, what we believe are brothers, and you can tell us online. Go in and log in there and let us know. Cal batting .372 on the year, 16 hits, 5 doubles, 2 home runs for the catcher, now third baseman Cal McClellan. And Jake McClellan has played 8 games, 35 plate appearances, bats .208. Does have 6 RBI in the year, now catching. As we see Logan Heil in the box and a strike on the first offering. And bunt shown and swung through again. Throw down to second. Close play. It was safe down to second as Jake McClellan comes out. And he's not messing around. He's going to throw down to second. But did throw it late down there. Good snap throw, though. But quickly now 0-2 to the catcher, Heil. And he's trying to send these runners to second and third with 2 outs. He'll have to swing away now with the 0-2 count. And this one popped in the air on the infield, now into shallow right field. And making the catch there is the right fielder, Brock Rude, for out number 1. That brings up the second baseman, Bill Brown. Double and a walk today. Left-stranded both times. And that one is high and away from Branzy. I might be saying that wrong. Maybe it's Brady Brands. I may have been saying that wrong the whole time. My apologies, Brady, if I have been. Not intentional. And from Brands outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Brown awaits, and this one hit weakly in the infield. Shortstop had to stop and gather. Does get the out at second. And that'll leave runners at the corners and 2 outs for the leadoff hitter, Chad Patko. And we've got injuries all over the place now as Brown is hobbling down at first base. Matt, pick up that camera back here. And we'll see Brown kind of walk back, see if he's going to be able to run for himself out there. As he was kind of hobbling, may have just went off the base a little sideways, but he's stretching out if he's cramped or if he's hurt, but he's going to run a couple laps down the right field line. Will the second baseman, Bill Brown, try to keep himself in this game? Dugout says, can you go? And it looks as though the answer is yes for the time being. We'll see if Brown comes out on the field in the bottom of the inning. Grabbing the back of that leg, that's a hamstring. Bouncing around at first, he looks okay as Patko with a mighty hack and swings through it. And his Brands on the off-speed pitch caught Patko off balance. Again, Brill lost last night 8-3 to Prescott. They lead now. They need that win. Get one in the win column. Pool play, you get 2 games. That's it. 2-0, you're off to the quarterfinals or to the semifinals. If you're 1-1 and nobody else is better than you, so nobody's 2-0. If the top 2 are 1-1, then we've got some tiebreakers to go through, and we'll give you those when needed. But that one lined right at the second baseman, Drew Teshumper. And 2 will be left stranded here. That is now 8 left stranded in the game for Brill. They do lead 1-0 with CCV coming up in the bottom of the 6th.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
All right, back here to Spooner. Get all your pet supplies in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. For dogs, cats, and wild birds, you'll find the top brands and an unbeatable selection of food, treats, toys, grooming, bedding, even health items at Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm has something for everyone. You won't believe what you'll find at Fleet Farm. Bottom of the 6th inning here for CCV. Brandon Murfeld, Matt Hoff, and Brock Rude all scheduled. And ball 1 comes in from Dietrich to Murfeld. In the month of April, it looked like I wasn't going to have much to do all summer. So I actually took a break from staring at the wall at home, which was easy to do. And I went down to Fleet Farm, kind of just went to walk around. I was one of those. I know there was a little bit of stigma on that, but maybe I was inside for 2-3 weeks. I was flattening the curve. And so I go down to Fleet Farm, and I kind of walk around. I'm like, check out the garden area here. I've got a garden. I don't garden. And this one down the right field line and foul, or left field line and foul. I don't really garden. We had a garden about 12 years ago. Yeah, it went okay. Kind of a fun little thing we did with the kids that summer. But staring out the window earlier that morning, and I'm like, yeah, there's this garden out here. It's nice. Yeah, we just moved into a new place. They got a nice raised bed garden, fence to keep the rabbits and deer out, and it looked like a pretty good scenario for me who doesn't garden. As Dietrich comes set and delivers that one chopped foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So I'm walking around Fleet Farm and kind of stumble across the garden area, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I'm not going to have anything to do all summer. Let's grow some stuff. Worst case, if there's, like it's the apocalypse and there's no food available, I'll have a garden, eat some food. didn't feel the apocalypse was going to happen, as this one delivered into left field and right at the left fielder, Chris Walters. So no real fear of the apocalypse, but real just fear of boredom and not doing anything all summer. So I just start picking off the shelf at Fleet Farm a seed for every kind of vegetable that there is. I don't have room for all of these, but I thought, well, I don't really know what I want. I'm just going to take one of everything. So I got about 30 different seed packets. Room to grow about 6 things, by the way, but 30 seed packets. As we see Matt Hoff look at a strike from Reese Dietrich. Put them in the basket. And I head over to at Fleet Farm where they got the fertilizer and the dirt. I'm like, I don't know how fertile the ground is. I mean, it looks like it's pretty well cared for, but I'll buy some of that. You got to have a garden. You got to have some of these other things. So this one chopped over to second, grabbed by Brown, and over to Fisk for the 4-3 putout. So fill the basket, I don't know, a couple $100 worth of seeds and supplies, some tools. And I go home and I plant a garden. Lo and behold, all the stuff is growing in there. And then a couple weeks later, it turns out I'm going to be very busy this summer. Now I've got a garden that's a lot vegetables and a little bit weeds. Maybe clarify that. And the pitch comes in here, strike called, and so we've had peas, snap peas, sugar snap peas, carrots, tomatoes, spinach, cucumbers. Now cucumbers been growing. We got to come out of our ears. So I got all this stuff. We then go back to Fleet Farm. About 2 weeks ago, I buy all the canning supplies. Now I'm making pickles, spaghetti sauce. I'm like a regular old, I don't know what, Little House on the Prairie guy now. And all because that late April day, I wandered around Fleet Farm and decided I was going to keep myself entertained. And it's been entertaining. And at no point in time did I think we'd be this busy. We did over 100 broadcasts in June and July, plus about 20 golf broadcasts in May. And we were as busy as we ever were in the summer. And a walk issued there to Brock Rude, 2-out walk. That'll bring up the shortstop, Tate Minor. Bought again, I'm not a canner. I'm not a food producer. I don't know these terms, but bought a thing. You stick the tomatoes in there. It skins them, takes the seeds out. So he made the spaghetti sauce that way. And it was really good spaghetti sauce. Low there. Yeah, along the way, and all the seed packets I was picking out, we planted rosemary and basil. There was already some oregano. So we had all the garlic was already in the garden. Turns out these things just grow on their own. And we had every ingredient you need for spaghetti sauce, for salsa, pickles. I had to go buy some vinegar. Thankfully, right next to the deal there that skins the tomatoes, and right next to the jars and the lids at Fleet Farm was the vinegar and the salt. So it was all right there. Grounded over to third, across the diamond, and a fairly efficient 4-batter inning for Reese Dietrich and the Brill Millers. We have played 6 complete. Our score remains Brill 1 and CCV nothing.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back here to Spooner in top of the 7th inning. Brill batting, leading 1-0. Turn my scorebook over, and it'll go 2-3-4. Kirby Brunswick, Travis Thompson, and Joe Fisk for the Millers. Couple of strikes now to the leadoff hitter in the 7th, Kirby Brunswick. And that one fouled off, and that will be right down First Street. The pitches go down Main Street, and the foul balls go down First Street. That makes sense. 0-2 as Brands looks in and fires home outside for a ball. So back to the Garden. So we got the Garden. Everything's going pretty good. The peas come in, and the peas are just everywhere. And there were, I don't know, I mean, now I couldn't get enough of the snap peas. I could not eat enough of those. And so we tore through them pretty fast, but I went down like that second or third morning to go pick some more. And I found out there were some were being eaten without my permission. Half of them were eaten, and the other half was laying on the vine. Now, what the heck is going on here? And later that evening, because again, things are still fairly slow. I've got some time to kind of snoop around. I haven't, I've only gone to the Garden since the start of June 1st. That ball comes outside, full count now, just to go pick the vegetables. Like I said, weeds are growing. I don't care anymore. I do, but I don't have time to care. So we just eat the vegetables. And I guess if the harvest is low because of the weeds, I'll just have to deal with it. That ball hit into left field. That'll drop in for a leadoff single here in the 7th inning for the center fielder, Kirby Brunswick. That'll bring up third baseman, Travis Thompson. So later that night, I just happened to be staring at the Garden, probably drinking a Miller Lite, which is a favorite activity of mine when there's nothing else to do. And I see a rabbit hopping around inside of the Garden. So I'm now hopping mad. I'm like, all right, that's what happened. The rabbit came in. How did he get in? This is a fenced-in thing. Well, part of the fence was enough for a rabbit to get in, as that one hit over to short, flipped into second is no good. That goes to the right of the second baseman, so an E6 will put runners at the corners for the first baseman, Jer Fisk, with nobody out. So enough space just for a rabbit to get in. I'm like, oh, now what the heck? So now I've... and time called as going to get a mound visit here, check in on Brands, but that may be it for Brands. So I turn to my good friend Scott Shaner down at Bullseye Sports in Marshfield, and I say, listen, I got these rabbits. I've kind of grown attached to this Garden. I'd like to eat the vegetables. I'm really enjoying the peas. Plus the spinach. And the rabbit didn't like the spinach, or just hadn't found it yet, but it did like the peas. And so one idea was, okay, we'll go get a trap and see if you can trap a rabbit, and maybe that'll scare him away. So we got a couple traps. And he also said, and here's this very nice, 22 rifle. You just shoot the rabbit in the head. That'll take care of it. So buy the rifle, take a couple traps. Now I don't know what, I don't even know what label to put on that as Fisk swings at the first offering from Brands. So rabbits don't go in the traps, and why would they? I mean, I bait them. I put some things that aren't in the Garden in these traps. This one grounded over third foul. But what if the rabbit care to go in a trap? It's got an all-you-can-eat buffet of peas and spinach and carrots that are coming up. The rabbit's not going to go in a trap. They're not. I don't think they're stupid. I mean, they may not be as smart as me, but they're also not as stupid as me. As Brands comes inside, that hits Fisk, and the bases are now loaded for the right fielder, Hunter Ashland. So the traps, nothing working. And now I'm waiting. Now I'm, Huckleberry Finn sitting outside with my rifle on my shoulder. The traps are in the Garden. And these rabbits, now they're taunting me. Now they don't show up to the garden at all. I sit out there. We get home from golf at around 5. I sit out there until midnight, drinking a couple Miller Lights, sitting in the chair, waiting for the rabbits. Rabbits never show up. But the traps, I'm guessing, that were left in the garden, just enough to scare off the rabbits. They weren't going to mess around in there. So garden is good. Everything's fine. And then I take up a new hobby of sharpshooting with my Ruger 22. And, my groupings are good. Target set up nice. And now I look forward to deer hunting season, where I will likely bag my first deer because, again, we moved to this house in February. Deer all over the place. There's cornfields everywhere, so there's no food plot. The earth is the food plot around the house. Thankful to our farmers for planting all that corn because deer are just roaming around everywhere. I'm just going to have to sit on the deck, get up around 9, 10 in the morning, go outside, take my pick of the deer I want. As this one is hit into right field, the right center field going back, and the center fielder's there, but certainly all the way to the fence deep enough to score Brunswick on from third as he was tagging an RBI sac fly for Hunter Ashland, and it's 2-0 Brill. Thompson also tagging from second, so runners now at the corners with 1 out for the designated hitter, Todd Brunswick. So yeah, canning all the stuff, getting all the food ready. Gonna have a big feast come a couple weeks after Thanksgiving. I'll have the deer, of all the venison steaks we could ever want. All the pickles and other things. Strike there to Brunswick. I take the carrots. So here's the plan anyway. You got the carrots, the garlic, the onions. Kind of chop them up, put them in some bags, freeze them, pop them in the microwave. That'll be pretty good eating later on, too. Brunswick out in front of that one, fights it off. No balls, 2 strikes now, as Brands and the Blues try to worm their way out of this one. Already 1 run across with the bases loaded on the sac fly from Ashland. Now runners at the corners with 1 out for Brunswick. He does face the 0-2 and reaches and pokes it into left field. That scores Thompson. Back-to-back RBI for Brill, and they lead 3-0. Pretty good reach there by Brunswick. He just stuck the bat out, half a protect, half of a reach on the 0-2 pitch and placed it into left field. So he's down to first. Fisk moves over to second. And Chris Walters now, first pitch swinging, lofts this one into right field. Rude is under it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now the catcher, Logan Heil. And they've got Brunswick now in a rundown between first and second. He will succumb there, just 30 feet from the bag at second. Nice snap throw down from McClellan. And that will strand Fisk at second. We'll see Heil reappear in the 8th inning. The Blues with work to do. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, down 3-0.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
CCV here in the bottom of the 7th will go McClellan, Rash, and Faga. $50-50 raffle coming up at the bottom of the inning, so $186 up for grabs. Get your tickets ready. They should find a way. Listen, we're in 2020 now. It's a weird year, so not exactly what I'm saying there, but there's got to be a way to let you all watching online to buy these tickets. Maybe we got to hook you up through Venmo. I'll buy your tickets. If you win, I'll say I won. So next game coming up at around 25 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And that'll be Viroqua taking on Tony. That's how that'll work. That one fouled off by Jake McClellan. So Viroqua and Tony coming up, depending on how this goes, but, about an hour, but 20, 25 minutes after the finish of this one. And again, as a reminder, after every game, the broadcast is shut off, and then just a few minutes before first pitch of the next one, it's turned right back on, so don't get your pants in a jumble. Just be patient. It will be back on. You will miss nothing. And outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to McClellan. And then let's see now here, if I've got this right. And then Coon Valley, or CCV playing now, is scheduled for what we believe will be the 5:30 game, or thereabouts. And they will play Prescott in that game. And some of those Pirates are here watching this contest right now. This one hit into center, coming on and making the catch is Kirby Brunslick for out number 1 as Jake McClellan is retired. Left fielder Jeff Rash. So CCV and Prescott at about 5:30. And then it's Viroqua and Marshfield at about 8:30, depending on the speed of these other games that we're talking about. And then we end today with that game. So, yeah, seems like I'm missing one here. Let's see here. We're technically game 6 here. So Viroqua taking on Tony. Coon Valley taking on Prescott, and Marshfield and Viroqua. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. Let's see, top of the 6, it is Osseo 1 and Glidden nothing. Over in Hayward, Steve Maves on the call, Lucas Hoheisel producing that broadcast as they go 5 games plus an inning. They started with an inning of Glidden and Hayward at 8 a.m. What a day to be alive today. That one is poked foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the left fielder, Rash. And swung on and missed for strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th. Third strikeout of the day for Reese Dietrich. Now the designated hitter, Ben Faga, came into today batting .304 on the season, 4 RBI. 7 hits in 23 plate appearances, 28 plate appearances, I'm sorry. No, 23. And this one hit into left field, and that will drop in for a 2-out base knock for Faga. And now Drew Teshumper. Teshumper comes into this one batting 135, one of the reasons he's in the 9-hole here in this game. Some impressive numbers at the top of the stats for CCV, although not been able to use any of those regular season stats to their advantage here in this game, as they still sit on a 0 on the scoreboard. But Matt Hoff batting 480, Brandon Murfeld batting 460. Cal McClellan batting 372, Jeff Rash 358. Pretty good numbers there, but nothing on the scoreboard to show for it as of yet here in this one. So you give credit to Reese Dietrich in that way, and that one was swung on and missed. Okay, no foul there, so swung on and missed, and then the wild pitch sends Faga down to second. So Teshumper down in the count 0-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That one chopped over to Brown at second and to Fisk in time for the final out of the inning. A 4 at-bat effort for Dietrich and the Millers in the 7th. They leave one on, score none. Our score after 7 complete is Brill 3 and CCV nothing.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
So 697-606 just won $190 or so. So if that was you, comment on the chat box. We'll find a way to get you your money. Take out the finder's fee, agent fee, filing fee, Miller Lite fee, cheeseburger fee. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun. Pick up camping gear, boating supplies, and towables, grills, and yard games. This weekend won't be complete without a trip to Fleet Farm. Head down to the store right after the game so you can be the weekend place to be. Looking for a quick, easy way to do your shopping? Try out the outside yard pickup option when you order online at fleetfarm.com. It's quick, it's easy. You just stay in your car. They bring the order right to you. Fleet Farm has something for everyone. You won't believe what you'll find at Fleet Farm. Logan Heil, Bill Brown, top of the order in Chad Patko for Brill here in the top of the 8th inning. Sure to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy play of the game. Got 1 or 2 in mind. We'll see what transpires here over the next 12 outs. Action down in the Brill bullpen. Find out who that is. It swung on and missed there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the catcher, Logan Heil. It looks like Travis Thompson down there. He's a long ways away from me, but looks like Thompson perhaps warming up for Brill. I know he pitched last night. Yesterday, same thing. Only one jersey that starts with a 4, and that's who's throwing down there. So what it appears to be from here. And he's the only one missing from the dugout. So there you go. Just in case. As Heil bangs that one straight behind him into the netting. Again, great fan experience here at Merchant Park, Cardinal Field here in Spooner. At the party deck that we're set up a broadcast location at. Got the beer cave right above the first base dugout. It's a leadoff walk for Heil. Fans sitting right behind the home plate area. We showed you a little bit of that earlier in the broadcast. We'll get that camera back up and running. Show you a little bit more of that as the day goes on. But if you're in the area, come on down. It is really nice. In seating available, bring your own chairs if that's your deal. And sit anywhere up the first or third base lines. Some bleachers available down past first base into the right field corner. But some with chairs sitting down there. Social distancing encouraged. You can bring your own chair, distance to your heart's delight. Some sitting in left field where they've parked their cars down there. That's a nice view down there too. I mean, just really nice setup here. As bunt shown and offered to the chagrin of Bill Brown. He thought he pulled that back. He didn't. Play here in the top of the 8th. Nobody out. Runner aboard is Heil. Here's the 0-2, and Brown going to hit that on a one-hop over to second base, and safe is the call as the second baseman, Drew Teshumper, tried to flip it up to the shortstop, Tate Miner, and in the somewhat cavalier flip, Miner not able to handle, and everybody's safe. Tough one there, but E6 is going to be my call on that. I think Teshumper got that up airborne and should have been at least one out there somehow, some way. Now you could say, all right, well maybe Teshumper should have flipped him the ball with his hand instead of the glove hand, trying to just kind of flick the ball up. But yeah, he could have tagged the runner. I mean, there were some, maybe there's some out there that would put an E4 on that. I give it the E6, and all the end of it means Chad Patko will see an 0-1 from pitcher Brady Brands. Snap throw down to first. Back in time is Brown. Still testing that roughed up hamstring on the left leg of Bill Brown down there. 1-1 now to Patko. Yeah, Brill certainly wouldn't mind adding a run or two here in the 8th inning. They already lead 3-0. And haven't seen much fight from the plate from the CCV Blues. So perhaps if you're Brill, you're thinking 3 is enough. But there is no limit to the amount of runs you can score. So if you can, score some more. CCV trying to get back in the dugout, leave these guys stranded on base, and keep it just at 3-0. Patko able to hold up on the ball outside. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. But really, it's a more important, I mean, it's important for everybody. But Brill already losing yesterday. They really scratched around for a win here, and a called third strike as Patko goes down looking for the first out of the inning. Just what CCV was looking for. Keep the runners where they are, record an out. And out by out, get yourselves back in the dugout without giving up any runs if that's possible. I mean, that's the goal. And this one, though, is hit into left field, and left fielder dives, can't make the catch. The ball gets past the left fielder Rash, and in comes Logan Heil. And it's an RBI base hit for Kirby Brunswick. And it is now 4-0 Brill. They do find that run they're looking for. And if you're the left fielder, Rash, you got to take a dive at it. If it drops in, then it's bases loaded. You take a stab at it and, maybe. And looks like a pitching change if I've ever seen one before. So we'll take a commercial break, be back to Spooner, catch you up on all the changes for CCV. Back after this. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota Powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
All right, back here to Spooner. Corey watching from Florida, and again, welcome, Corey. Welcome back to the broadcast. So Everest plays at Hayward, so you'll go to the Hayward channel and watch Everest. They actually play the next game over there as they take on the Eau Claire Bears. So the Everest Merchants Eau Claire Bears from Hayward, and they'll play at around 20-25 minutes after the conclusion of the game that's happening now. We'll give you a score update and then give you the updates over here. It is 3-0 Osseo over Glidden. That would put Glidden at 0-2. And this one is chopped over to short and over to first in time for the out as get back to the right side. Travis Thompson is retired. Pitching for CCV is Brock Rude. So Rude in relief of Brady Brands. So 2 down. Now Jer Fisk. And Fisk looks at a ball low for ball 1. And this one is hit in the air to right field. Settling under it is the new right fielder. We didn't get a chance to see who that is, but doesn't matter now. The third out is recorded as Fisk flies out. The bottom of the 8th, it is just about do or die time here for CCV. We'll bring you that action right after this.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back here to Spooner. Pitching change as well for the Brill Millers. In the bottom of the 8th inning, it'll be Mitch Gadel coming on in relief of Reese Dietrich. Dietrich goes 7 complete. gives up no runs. And we'll count up the strikeouts here. 3 strikeouts for, oh, hang on. That's not right. Let's start that over. How's that? Yeah, 3 strikeouts. Okay. So 3 strikeouts, no runs in 7 innings of work for Reese Dietrich. And the Millers turn the reins over to number 23, Mitch Gadel, to pitch the bottom of the 8th inning and perhaps more. As the top of the order here for CCV, Cal McClellan, Brandon Murfeld, and Matt Hoff, all due up in the 8th for the Blues. And that one is low and away, so 2 balls, no strikes as Gadel starts his work here in the 8th inning. And the 2-0 off-speed pitch hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. Again, Central Wisconsin folks, give Scotty's Pizza a call right now. It's 715-384-8118 for dine-in, delivery, and carry-out. Scotty's Pizza, chicken, sandwiches, subs, salads. 715-384-8118. So 3-1 now, the count to McClellan. 0 for 3 today is Cal. Not what you want out of your leadoff spot, and that one misses. So the first time that McClellan will reach base is here in the 8th inning. So they do get the base runner out of their leadoff hitter. And now center fielder Brandon Murfeld. Murfeld 2 for 3 today, singled in the 1st and 3rd, and then with no score on the board, you can fill in the blank and say he was left stranded both times, and you would be right. This one hit over to second. Brown with it there, throws to second in time across, and not in time for the double play. They do erase McClellan on the 4-6 putout. And Murfeld down to first on the fielder's choice. That brings up first baseman Matt Hoff. Hoff 0 for 3 today, a pair of flyouts and a ground out. Throw over to first is not in time. And that one outside. 1 ball, no strike. Right fielder pitcher Brock Rood awaits on deck. Was right fielder, now he's pitcher. Gadel works slower than Dietrich. Checks the runner at first, keeps one eye on him, fires home, and the 2-0 is outside and away. Same thing, isn't it? High and outside, how's that? All the makings of a long day here, but we're in for it. We signed up for it. And a 4-pitch walk to Hoff, so maybe a little bit working here for the Blues. Runners at first and second with 1 out. And Brock Neve. Ground out, strikeout, walk on the line for Rood here in this game this afternoon. And sees a strike on the outside half. That one low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's had a little bit more deliberate pace from Gadel compared to Dietrich, who pitched the first 7 innings. Gadel a little more methodical. Checks the runner at second. Checks him again, and time called. Granted to the batter, Brock Rood. So 1-1 the count, 1 out. Marshfield at second, Hoff at first. Gadel fires home and fires in a strike. Blues looking for their first run of the game, and it may come here in the 8th inning. This one chopped down the first base line and rotates right and foul.
Pick up, booty.
Let a poke here, Beeb.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the right fielder turned pitcher, Brock Rude. That one outside for a ball. Just first observations, and we saw Gadel pitch last night, but Dietrich came right after these hitters, and Gadel kind of dancing around him a little bit. That one over to Brown at second, flipped to short for one, across to first, double play, 4-6-3, the third double play turned for the Brill Millers here today as they retire the Blues in 4 batters. We move to the 9th inning. Back to Spooner in just a moment.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
All right, back here to Spooner. Time for the Nasonville Dairy play of the game. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. We go back to the top of the 7th inning. It was Brill 1-0 at that point. And back-to-back RBI base hits for Hunter Ashland and Todd Brunswick that set them apart 3-0. They did score once more in the 8th, but those back-to-back RBIs are Nasonville Dairy play, or in this case, plays of the game. But very good sequence in the batting order there for the Millers as they tripled their lead and made it at least somewhat breathable, comfortable. 1-0 to 3-0. And that is our Nasonville Dairy play of the game. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Throw down to second, and we will see Brill send up Hunter Ashland and Todd Brunswick. Back-to-back RBIs for our Nasonville Dairy play of the game, and it just so happens they lead off here in the top of the 9th inning, followed by Chris Walters. But it was Kirby Brunswick and Travis Thompson that scored on those back-to-back RBI base hits. And a smash and hit right at the first baseman. And that was one of our other defensive changes. I'll tell you who that is here in just a second as I saw his number as he finally turned around. It looks like Matt Hoff down there now. Well, Hoff has been playing first base the whole time. Well, anyway, nice catch by Hoff. One away, and the DH, Todd Brunswick. Off-speed pitch and golfed, lifted out to left field, and 2 up, 2 down. Nice work out there, Jeff Rash. Again, it was Rash on the base hit by Kirby Brunswick that had trouble kind of written all over it from the beginning. It was Rash running in on it. And with 2 on, trying to make something happen, took a dive at it, missed it, got behind him, and that allowed the run, which was Logan Heil, to score from second base. But if you're Rash, that's what you got to do. You're down 3-0. You're trying to get an out, keep everybody on their bases. Just not able to make the play. So left fielder now for Brill is Chris Walters. And Walters hits this one on the infield. And not able to be seen, the shortstop, Tate Miner, had his hands up the whole time as to say, I can't see it. I don't know where the ball is. Do you see it? Miner was the guy to make the play, but he didn't see it. The others thought he was going to make the play, and no play made. The ball drops in. And unfortunately for Miner, it'll be an E6 on that. Not technically his fault he couldn't see it, but he's the one that's got to make the routine and usual play there. So the error assessed to Miner. That brings up the aforementioned catcher, Logan Heil, scored the 4th run back in the 8th inning. 4th run in the game. Blues looking to keep it just at 4 here. When we take a look at the Blues, they've had a runner on second just 3 times today, and nothing better than that. That one's going to be lifted out of play by Heil. Well, that unfortunately hit something shaped like a vehicle in the parking lot out there. Hopefully for whoever it was just my imagination, but I don't think so. Heil, a couple walks today. Did reach by fielder's choice, so he's been on base 3 times. But the way scoring goes, he flew out in the 6th inning, so he's 0 for 1 today with a run scored. But, those are baseball statistics. That's the way it works. 2-2 now to Heil with 2 outs. Blues looking to get back in the dugout and find 4 runs in there. And couldn't get Heil to chase that ball in the dirt. They did sneak in a pitching change on there. Alex Schulte has been pitching the 9th here for the Blues. As Rude came in just in the 7th only. So Schulte now looking at the full count, and this one hit into right field. It's a long run over, and able to make the run is the right fielder, Brock Rude. That's exactly who it is. He goes back over there, and it's an F9, and now it is do or die time for the CCV Blues. They need 4. We'll find out along with you if they're able to find that when we come back for the bottom of the 9th.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, back here to Spooner. We take a peek over in Hayward, and pretty good game going on over there. Osseo 3, Glidden 2. They play in the bottom of the 7th inning. Over in Hayward, Glidden needs a win to avoid elimination. They'd be 0-2 and out. They do trail by a run, and they're in the field now as Osseo bats in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs over there, runners on 2nd and 3rd, so Glidden hanging on to their tournament life right now over in Hayward. Be Everest and Eau Claire. Game after that one is finished. All right, Tate Miner, Jake McClellan, and Jeff Rash got to get on base. Bring that tying run to the plate somehow, some way if you're the Blues here. The Millers in really good shape to even things at 1 apiece in the pool. And that one ripped right at third base across in time. 1 up, 1 down. Nice play over there at third base by Travis Thompson. The hot corner, and that's why they call it that. Ball comes at you screaming hot. So Jake McClellan now. Did they call Adam's name from the press box? No? Did they call the right name? Batting? Maybe? Okay. Yeah. Jeff Rash awaits on deck. But the Blues need a base runner here, and that one will get through. So it'll be a 1-out base hit for Jake McClellan. Yep, Jeff Rosh batting.
Here we go, Jeff.
As McClellan stands on first, he's going to call time now and give his shin guards as a souvenir to a fan over there. That's what that is. Sign the shin guard, hand it out to the fan. All right, so the Blues get a base runner. They need 2 more. And strike called. As Mitch Gadel in here in the 9th, trying to shut things down and bring his Millers to 1-1 in pool play. Put CCV at 0-1. And this one drifting right field line, and it'll be caught there. Nice run over in right field by Hunter Ashland for the 2nd out of the inning. So the Blues down to the last out. And Ben, not Ben. Thank you, Eric Peterson, indeed. So Peterson batting for Ben Fega. As the Blues look for something different here in the bottom of the order to keep this thing going. And swung on and missed by Peterson. And again, at the finish of this one, we will shut the broadcast off. We'll bring the broadcast on for the next game at about 5 minutes prior to first pitch. Ground to short, and the 6-4 putout puts an end to this one as CCV Blues not able to find any runs in the game, and the Brill Millers even up in pool play. They finished pool play at 1-1, and now they need a Prescott loss coming up in one game, right? Yeah, I think Prescott's next. All right. Well, anyway, that's it as Brill 4 and CCV nothing. As CCV drops now to 0-1 in pool play. Brill finishes at 1-1. Now they need a Prescott loss and some tiebreakers to work in their favor to advance to the semifinals tomorrow. All right, we heard about the Nasonville Dairy play of the game. We'll hear from Nasonville Dairy now and then be back in about 30 minutes with the start of game number 3.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80% So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the store, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.